This is a nice plant. This is Euphorbia Polychroma. Little clump forming perennial. Proving really hardy. These little golden bracts are quite stunning. They last a month to 6 weeks. There's old Roy with his hoe. And this is a lovely grass. Desjampsia. Tatra's gold. I think it's Desjampsia flexuosa. Tatra's gold. Lovely, isn't it? You don't split your puffer doing that. Now the other Euphorbia, like Polychroma, is Palustris. You can see it has these same citrus yellow-green bracts, flowers. It's much taller. It's a rangier plant. It doesn't make the little dome that Polychroma makes. But Palustris is nice in its own right. It's a beautiful plant. And midway in a border, it's probably quite effective, whereas the Polychroma you would probably put at the front. Some knob enders planted this one right at the front, but really it should be sort of midway back because of this ranginess. It'd probably be Roy. Roy is a very accident prone. Him and Euphorbias, both my partners here, Roy and Robert. Roy got Euphorbia juice in his eye 2 or 3 years back and ended up in casualty. And last year, Robert, well, he got Euphorbia juice, because you have to be very careful of Euphorbias. There's like a liquid within them, a white stuff. If I pull this off, you'll see. There. Now that is... Now Robert, it's terrible stuff. Robert, he'd been pulling out Euphorbia and he went for a wee and he ended up with blisters on his knob. I don't like to say this about the poor lad, but he did. But what amazes me is he must have some tackle if he can get it out with gloves on. I can't. Fingers in a tweezer. But anyway, that's digressing. That is the difference between Polychroma and Palustris. Very similar flower heads, just one is a lot taller than the other. I hope I ain't got any on my fingers or on my tweezers.